YouTube familiar PSA. We just sold our multiple award-winning digital marketing agency. And this is a happy announcement about what comes next. Now I'm actually retired for a second time, count 'em, 1, 2, and dedicating everything to helping you beat your competition through this channel right here on YouTube. We sold our digital marketing agency. It's crazy. Yes, that's a sentence I never thought that I'd actually say, especially not this soon. And with the sale of our award-winning agency, Power Marketing Solutions, PMS LLC, I am now officially retired for a second time. Saying that out loud feels completely surreal, so I wanted to take a few minutes out and just talk to y'all for a minute. Now, because y'all are my digital revolutionites, I'm going to share what it was really like building a company from scratch into something that was and is nationally recognized. And most importantly, what this huge change means for you and for the future of this channel at Peace Corner 433. Because selling the agency wasn't an ending, it was a beginning. It's the move that makes everything I ever wanted to do for this community now possible. Now, of course, I can't speak about specifics on the deal, and that's due to proprietary information and sensitive data stuff. But what I can tell you is how everything was previously, like before the awards, before the incredible team, before all the complex AI and software marketing automations that we created. It was just me. And I'm just a retired Navy Army veteran who was sitting at a desk in San Antonio with a new mission, right? My career in the military taught me everything I know about discipline, strategy, and what it means to be mission focused. You get a task, you see it through, you plan, you execute, you adapt. Simple as that. When I retired from the service, I figured that part of my life was over. But that entrepreneurial itch, it just wouldn't go away. I started seeing a new mission, a new kind of battlefield, right here in the civilian world. I saw all these brilliant business owners. I saw roofers, restaurant owners, financial advisors who were absolute masters of their craft, but they were getting destroyed online. They needed help. They had the better service, but they were invisible. Meanwhile, their competition, sometimes with worse products, was eating their lunch just because they knew how to play the digital game. That just felt wrong to me. So Power Marketing Solutions was born from a simple mission: help the good guys win. Y'all. Now, in the early days, it was just me doing everything. Like literally, I was the strategist, the copywriter, the SEO guy, the social media manager, and a daggone janitor. I never forgot the thrill of landing that very first client, followed immediately by the sheer panic of hoping I could deliver on all my promises that I had made. But then seeing their phone starting to ring more than ever had before, that feeling of making a real difference for someone, that was my fuel, y'all. And then we started to grow. One client turned into 5, then 10. Suddenly, I just wasn't a freelancer anymore. We were becoming an agency. Hiring our first team members was terrifying. You know, being responsible for someone else's livelihood is a huge leap of faith, but it was also the moment I knew we were on to something big. We built our company culture on the same principles that I learned in my military service: integrity, excellence, and a relentless focus on our client success. Their victory was our victory. We went all in on the hard stuff. We didn't just build websites. We engineered sales funnels. We didn't just run ads. We built these complex campaigns with data feedback loops to squeeze every ounce of value from every dollar that they spent. We got obsessed with SEO, with the science of getting our clients to the top of Google. We use cutting edge tech and AI that we created, not as gimmicks, but as tools to help our clients automate their businesses and scale up in ways they'd only dreamed of before they met us. The next few years were just a blur of hard work and amazing growth. We put together a literal team of killers, absolute killers, the absolute best team in San Antonio, Texas. We worked with everyone from the local mom and pop shops to national brands. For us, every day brought a new puzzle. How do we outsmart the algorithms today? How do we craft a message that actually gets heard today? How do we help our client completely dominate their market today? And that's exactly what we did. And it worked. We were winning. Our clients were winning. We were winning because they were winning. And that is our measure. I remember when the proof showed up in my inbox in like November of 24. I almost deleted the daggone invite thinking it was a spam email, but it was real. Our firm had been awarded by the Best of Best Review, had named Power Marketing Solutions the best digital marketing firm of 2024. Getting that award, it was validating for everything, for every late night, for every stressful deadline, for every time we went back to the drawing board because good enough just wasn't in our vocabulary. It was proof that our team's obsession with excellence had paid off. We reached the summit. We had built a machine that was recognized as the best at something in this field. And it's crazy because when you're climbing a mountain, all you think about is the next step, the summit for me, right? You don't think about what comes after that. But when you're standing on the top and when you're looking at your view, you finally catch your breath and you start to wonder, oh, snap, what comes next? Running an agency at that level takes everything you have. My calendar was just a wall of client meetings, team huddles, and operational flyers to put out. The work was still rewarding, but I noticed my role was changing. The part of the job that I truly loved, the raw strategy, the teaching, those aha moments that I talk about with business owners, was getting squeezed into smaller and smaller bits of my day. I'd gone from being the strategist on the front lines to being the general in the command tent. It's an important job for sure, but it's not my passion, right? My passion has always been drawing up the plans of attack and then executing them. Then the offers to buy the agency started coming in. We ignored them at first. Selling felt like giving up on our mission, on our clients, and on our team. But then one offer came in that was different. Now it's from a larger company that didn't want to change what we'd built, but amplify it. They respected our team, our methods, our culture. They had the resources to take the machine that we built and give it to an even bigger engine, right? So I actually realized selling wasn't the actual end of the mission. Actually, it's the ultimate fulfillment of it. We had created something so effective that it could now keep growing and helping businesses without me. The mission was accomplished, and that gave me an incredible opportunity. The chance to trade my duties as a CEO for the freedom to be a full-time mentor to folks who actually need it, like y'all. So what does all this mean for you, the person watching this? You're probably thinking, well, that's a great story, Les. Congrats, but is the channel over? Let me be crystal clear and say this. Heck no. Honestly, it's the exact opposite. Selling the agency is the single best thing that could have possibly happened for this channel and for you. For the last few years, this YouTube channel has been my side project. It's what I did on weekends or late at nights in the office after all the agency work was done. I shared what I could when I could, a tip here, a strategy there, but I always felt like I was holding back, not because I wanted to, but because I had to. I couldn't just give away the entire playbook while we were actively using it to win for our clients. That'd be like a coach posting his team's secret plays online right before the daggone Super Bowl. I had a duty to my clients and to my team to keep our best strategies to ourselves. Plus, my time was stretched so thin, I could find time to make a 20-minute or less video on, a simple topic, but never had the weeks required to create a deep dive series or a full case study walking you through a campaign from start to finish. I was giving you the recipe, but I never had time to really get into the kitchen and to cook with you. Let's cook. Because guess what? That all has just changed. Selling the agency just wasn't about cashing out. And believe me, they paid, right? It was about buying back my time and my freedom to share everything. The deals are signed. The handover is done. My duty to the agency is complete. My new duty, my new full-time job, my new obsession is you. And that means the gloves are off and it's time to get crazy, revolutionize. Whoo! In my Ric Flair voice. The playbook is wide open. Every single strategy, every tactic, every management trick, every piece of software, every lesson I've learned growing an agency from kitchen table to an award-winning firm, it's all coming here to this channel for you. Think about that. Everything we did to get our clients those amazing results, the SEO frameworks that took over local searches in tough markets like San Antonio, like Dallas, like Austin, right? The ad bidding strategies that consistently beat the platform's own estimates, the content systems that turn blogs into lead generating machines. It's all coming to this channel for you. I'm going to drop it all right here. Now, this is not a downgrade. It's actually the ultimate upgrade for this community. You're no longer getting tips from a part-time YouTuber and a full-time CEO. You're now getting the full undivided attention of a twice retired entrepreneur whose only mission is to give you the knowledge to absolutely demolish your competition. The sale was our transaction, but my real investment was in this channel. It was in you. I've always been a teacher. You are my students. So I'm officially retired for the second time. And yes, it feels amazing. But for me, retirement doesn't mean sitting on a beach somewhere. It means I finally have the freedom to work only on what I'm passionate about. And that passion is this. My new mission is to make this channel the most valuable resource on the planet for entrepreneurs who want to win. I'm not talking about just competing. I'm talking about winning. That's the name of the game. So what does that actually look like? It means we're going to go deeper than ever. We're going beyond the what and focusing completely on the how and the why. Here's what you can expect, my revolutionites. First, we are going to master what I call competitive annihilation. The theme of this channel is how to beat your competition. I'm not here to teach you how to be second best. I'm going to show you how to find your competitors' weaknesses and mercilessly exploit them. I'll show you the tools to see exactly where their traffic comes from, what keywords they rank for, what ads they're running, and then I'll show you how to build a strategy to systematically take it all from them. This is the art of digital warfare, and that's what I excel at. And class is in session, my peoples. Next, I'm going to take everything we did at Power Marketing Solutions that I can, that I didn't sell, and turn it into step-by-step videos. We'll do a 5-part series on local SEO domination, walking you through the exact process we use to get our San Antonio clients in Google 3-pack and keep them there. We'll do another one on building a client acquisition machine, where I'll show you the funnel, the ad copy, and the landing page designs we perfected over years of testing. I mean, literally, team, this is the stuff we used to charge clients tens of thousands of dollars for. Now it's going to be the heart of this channel. Third, we will focus on building the invincible business. Getting more leads is great, but it's useless if your business breaks when you get them. So we're going to talk about the backbone of a successful company. I'll share the exact tech stack, the software and AI tools we use to manage clients and automate our workflow so nothing ever got missed. I'll teach you how to build systems so your businesses can grow without you being the bottleneck. We'll cover hiring, we'll cover training, and building a culture that wins. We're going to build a fortress, not just a storefront. And finally, if you feel like you're brave enough, we'll do live deconstructions, right? You'll be able to submit your website and your marketing campaigns, and I'll do live reviews right here on this channel. I'll look at it just like I was an agency owner trying to win your business. What's working, what's broken, where's the money being left on the table. This will be a huge value, not just for the person getting reviewed, but for everyone who wants to learn how to look at their own business more strategically. This will be a learning tool. Okay. This is the mission. This is my new mission. Deeper, more open, and more action than anything we've ever done before. My full-time job is now making you more successful. Believe me, building and selling Power Marketing Solutions was one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. I am so incredibly thankful for every client who put their trust in us, every partner who supported us, and every single team member who poured their soul into our work. That chapter was about building one great company. But guess what, y'all? This new chapter is about helping building thousands of them. It's about taking every lesson, every failure, and every victory and giving it to all the people who are in the trenches right now, fighting for their dreams. This is my mission now. This is the project I want to be my legacy. And I have never, ever been more excited or more energized about anything in my life. The work we're about to do here is going to change businesses. So here's my call to action for you, right? If you've been here for a while, thank you. But trust me, we are just getting warmed up. If you're new here, you showed up at the perfect time. This is the ground floor of a whole new mission. If you're ready to stop competing and start dominating, if you're ready to build an invincible business, then join me here. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell because you won't want to miss what's coming. And finally, to kick things off, I want you to do one thing for me. Go down to the comment section right now and tell me what is the single biggest marketing challenge you are facing in your business right now today. Do it now. What's the one hurdle that keeps you up at night? I'm going to read all the comments. I'm going to read every single comment, and your answers will help me build the content that you need most. This isn't just my channel anymore. It's our mission. Thank you for being here. Now let's get to work. Peace, revolution, peace, digital revolutionites. Let's get it.